the first man until this day. Can? So with that, we have to give praise for. This morning, y'all read Psalm 72, right? Beautiful Psalms. So we just give the Most High thanks for everything as we go on, and we move on into the Shabbat class. Who listens to the radio program this morning? Stay on there, listen. Stand. Who else listen? So Sister Yawana is the only one that listens. What was the topic about Sister Yawana? Repeat your mind.
I said, you know, when you check share that
Bronya.
Christmas. Christmas.
What about, will we talk about Christmas?
Some part of it.
All right. Have a seat. Well done. So today we want to start. Let's start at Leviticus 10 and 10.
Leviticus 10, verse 10. And that ye may put difference between holy and unholy.
So this is what God said we must do. The Most High said we must put a difference between something that is what?
Holy
And something that is what?
Unholy.
So you see, even this is a commandment. So what some of the things we have to put difference between holy and unholy? Feast days, celebration of our holy days, can? Because when the Most High said this now, we still have a lot of our people still celebrate Mother's Day. You still buy something for your Mother's Day, you still do Father's Day, you still do all these different things. But what the Most High require from us is what? Read? And from the top again, sir.
Leviticus 10, verse 10. And that ye may put difference between holy and unholy, and between unclean and clean.
So you see that? So even in the eating habit, you put a difference in unclean food to the clean food. You put things that's for God in front of you in your house. You put the things that not of the Most High outside of your house. Right? Read on.
Verse 11. And that ye may teach the children of Israel
Read.
all the statutes which the Lord has spoken unto them by the hand of Moses.
So do you see that? So you have to teach your children. I should be telling Shamak to move the remote. Right, Raj? So whatever the Most High said, Moses teach you. It's your duty to do what to them? To teach the children. Teach their children. And then it's a tradition that follow. But today, when you look at this tradition today, what do you see? Isn't there that going on? That's why I say Ghana, they say Ghana is a peaceful place. God will destroy. Because the Most High never tell nobody about peace. Why can't everybody get along? So no matter what religion you're in, no matter what day you worship, everybody just wants to get along. Because we're peaceful. That's why yesterday a lady called in on the program, and what the lady said? She said, we must just preach. Don't tell them not to celebrate birthday, not to celebrate Christmas or Easter, just preach a word. How can you preach a word if it is not a rebuke? Because all the prophets that came in Israel, none of the prophets was a part of a congregation.
No.
So when the prophet comes, it's just to tell you what God said. When Jeremiah went to King Zedekiah, did Zedekiah put him in prison? What did Zedekiah say? I know you're not going to have nothing good to come out of your mouth. That's what Zedekiah tells Jeremiah, get this man away from me. I know you will not have nothing good to say. Because just imagine, you as a leader, Jeremiah come and say, you'll be the last leader in Israel. You have 2 sons, the prophet come and say, both your sons will be killed. What king want to hear that? But that was a message from God to the king. So let's go to Isaiah 30 verse 8. The book of Isaiah 30 verse 8. Before you get that, get Sirach 32. Yes, Sirach. So Deacon, am I translating?
Yeah.
All right. After
Sirach.
Isaiah. Sirach 32, let's start at 21. Read Sirach 22, 21. 32, 21.
Sirach 32, 21.
Read.
Be not confident in the plain way.
In a plain way. So you see that? So not because Ghana is peaceful today and you have no problem today, you're going to be confident in it. He said, be not confident in what? In a plain way. Read.
And beware of thy own children.
So why the Most High telling you to beware of your own children? Because if you don't teach them, you might do just like, what did he do to Job's children? Was it a problem to him? When Job was mourning homeless, was the Most High mourning?
No.
The Most High said, do whatever you choose, but just don't take his life. I don't care. Just imagine that. The Most High sanctioned torture. So now you look at it, the Most High said, beware of your children, because if you don't teach him, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to come for him. So that's why I don't read Leviticus 10 and 11, he tell you, teach them. Read.
Verse 23. In every good work, trust thy own soul. For this is the keeping of the commandment.
This is what?
The keeping of the commandment.
Read.
He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment.
And that's as simple as it is. So our problem is listening. We have a listening problem. So the Bible says, he that taketh heed, they do what? Keep the commandment. And what is the commandment? You listen. When somebody tells them, you listen. Right? Read on.
He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment. And he that trusts in him shall fare never the worse.
Go to your stand. Assume the position. Shaman, get me a nice piece of cake. So not bring me something to be harsh. They're not harsh. They're not reach at stage yet. Stand. Assume the position. Just come back and have problems. Right? So go back to, so now, let's do some Isaiah 30 and then Deacon will translate. Get Isaiah 30 verse 8.
Isaiah 30 verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a tab table.
In a table. Read what you see. Read it back slowly and nice. Read what you see.
Isaiah 30 verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book.
So you see that? That's the Bible. Moses said, go and do what? Write it before who? Them. Before you. Because whatever Moses telling you was not listening. So now the Moses said, write it on tables. Tables of stone. And the Most High said, transform it into what? A book. So you have the book now, right? But yet, if y'all get the liberty, you'll come here and read from your damn cell phone. Right? If you get the liberty, y'all will do that. Read.
Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in the book,
Read.
that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
And this is what it said. So when the prophet then was writing this, it was for a specific time to come. Like now. Can you read a cell phone, they destroy all the Bible, you don't even know. Look how many translations they have of the Bible now. It's hard to get a King James original version Bible. So what you going to leave for your children? When the whole phone in computer system is crashed, what you going to tell them? What you going to teach them? And you choose not to learn or know nothing. Because most of these are scrolls. When our ancestors find them, they have to hide them in bottles. So you might tear up every page, put it in bottles, dig hole, put it in, or throw it in the sea. Do you understand me? It's for a time and a time to come. But what Babylon wants you to do now is forget about the book and use this. Because they can shut this down anytime. And then now they control you because whatever they tell you, that's what you're going to go by. Read.
Verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children.
So you hear what the Most High said? So you can tell them now, write it in the book, that the nation of Israel is what? Rebellious. And what is rebel? What is rebellion? By you touching that remote, you rebel. And then when you rebel, it should not be no consequence. Let's just get along, everybody be together. Because now the world rebelling against the commandments of God, and the people don't want to hear to stop the wickedness. So the Most High said, write it down from the time of Isaiah until now, that these people are what? Are rebellious. And what the children become? Liars. As small as a child is, you ask him, did you take something? He said no. Because lying is in him, he or she coming out like that already. So just like I have a conversation with somebody yesterday, with Mary, when she found out that she was, when the angel come to her, what the first thing she said?
I know not the man.
Typical Ghanaian woman. A man will have sex with a woman and talk. A man will have sex with a woman and say, Rash, I did it. A woman will never say nothing. Am I lying, Deacon? Or am I lying? A woman will, the Bible said she do what she do and wash her mouth and sit like she done nothing. While a man, we don't care. Do we? We don't care. Yeah, we do it. But a woman will never admit to it. So even when the angel go to her, what she said? But even before that, the angel said she was exposed unto him. Everybody knew they were dating. Do you understand me? But she know not a man, but 9-10 months later, she on her way going to pay tax with it. And she don't know nobody. Remember that? She don't know nobody, but she was in Egypt with him and the baby. And she don't know nobody. So you see the rebellion and the lying, everything work together. I remember an angel come to you now and said, did you do that? The first instinct in everybody is to say no. I never did it. That's woman. Am I lying? I'm not. You all know it. Read.
Verse 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
And that's it. So they don't want to be corrected. You understand me? You tell them certain things, they don't want to hear. And that's why we know We have to live those laws. We have to live those commandments. Okay, you cannot tell them to keep the law and then you break it. Right, Shana? Rash, right? Hey, what you might tell somebody to keep the Sabbath and not wear fringes? That's the easiest one. You sew some fringes on your clothes. Nothing is more easy than that. Is it? Hold them up, sir. Hold them up. Reach the sky. Stretch. Right? Read on.
Verse 10. Which says to the seers, see not.
So that's what the people said to the seers. Who is a seer? A wizard, a wise person. Your elder, your pastor. So these people, they tell the pastor, do what? Don't, whatever I will do, just ignore me. You see me buying gift for Christmas, just ignore me. Don't see me. Mind your business. Read?
Which say unto the seers, see not.
Read?
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us. Right turns.
So they tell the prophet, don't teach us the right things. We don't want to know the right things. Tell us that Mary was a virgin and she was a white woman. Tell us that Jesus is coming back to save everybody. Don't tell us. They tell the prophets in the time of Isaiah, 400 years before YAHAWAH, they will tell us what is right. Because we want to continue to be wicked. So you can see why they will not listen to us when we go there. But if we was telling them a lie now, if we was telling them, come New Year's Eve night, we're going to out everybody, and by March you will travel, everybody will be here. Even some of you believe that garbage. And by March you pass away, still be here, nobody don't travel, and I tell us it's devil fighting you. But those are the things they want to hear. So even sometimes when I hear stories about big congregation and all this, it will never be that. Because if you have a big congregation, what you compromise? You have to compromise something. And we will not lie to black people. We will not tell you a lie. Right? Read on.
Which say to the seers, see not. And to the prophet, prophesy not unto us right turns.
Read on.
Speak unto us smooth turns.
Read.
Prophesy deceits.
So they tell the prophet to speak smooth things. So you see, you're like a pastor that dressed in jacket and tie and spoke well. And the Lord said, some of them up in Kumasi, you watch them, right? They use the speech on you and they talk what you want to hear, smooth. You go to the church, nobody will ask you a question. Nobody will ask a quotation. So you want smooth, you want it nice like that. And then you want it to be what? Deceit. You want to be your foolishness. You want me to tell you that you're going to be rich. Which prophet tell anybody they will be rich? You want me to tell you you're going to travel this place for what? You want to run from a continent that everybody wants to come. This is what, if I was telling you this, you all would be happy. But now when I come and telling you, we building a nation right back here in Africa. We building back the Lord house right back here in Africa. You know, you want Satan house. Remember, even Christ said, I have to go to prepare a house for you, right? Satan house is prepared already. Wasn't Satan house prepared? Didn't Satan tell YAHAWAH, say, I own all this, I'll give it to you? Wasn't that part of the deal Satan gave to YAHAWAH? And YAHAWAH could rebuke Satan. But can you rebuke the white man? When the white man said, this is my world, y'all see that clip I said with cattle dams, right? He said the only reason he never rich, because he never sleep with a man in another room, because that's part of the ritual. They give you their money, they need something back. So you see what happened? YAHAWAH said, I go and prepare a place for you. But Satan's house, he was leaving Satan's house. So you want to be part of Satan's mansion, and you want it to be smooth, you want everything to go easy. Okay?
This week, There's this one called Kevin Taylor. We have this big pastor called Duncan Williams, a very renowned pastor. And he has some children. One of them, is bipolar or something. He comes on and off. Recently, he came out that he's working on himself. So Kevin Taylor came back that Duncan Williams can speak big English and everything. He couldn't solve the problems of his son, but rather take people's money. He's part of the Ghana people that are building their cathedral. And the way this man built Duncan Williams, because his son, the way he's great, he can move himself and dance on social media,
And you can't save him.
smoke and understand. But this man has big churches, schools, it's not school, university. And the people in his church can't even go to the university.
And this is what, and they deserve it.
It's right on Accra Highway, going to Tema. Sprinters, going to Tema, a very big church. And his son, the way the son is raising this man.
Because same thing by me where I walk over there. There's a church further on and this retarded boy always there. So whenever I see the dog, he will try to rush the dog. And I asked the mother, I said, you live at the church, what the pastor doing for him? You know what the mother tell me? The pastor said he went to do great things for the Lord.
The boy is one of the great things.
Yes. Hey, and first thing, if you can even come in the temple. Because I don't know your temple and God's temple, but God has requirements for his temple. Do you understand me? If your nose too flat, you cannot go in the temple of God. If you're too short, God's temple is not for you. God has requirements. But these pastors don't have, so Satan knows don't have no requirements. Satan is the one that wants everybody, you know. Do you understand me? So they tell the mother that. And the mother have a next child, and that child is retarded too. So the mother have 2 sick child. And the only thing the pastor said, make him stay at the church, God going to do great things for him. So those are the some things you want to hear. You want to hear that your 20 so-called 2024 will be prosperous. That's what you want to hear, right? But you're not in 2024 yet. You not even know what year you're in. And you want 2024 to be prosperous. When Pope Gregory take away 15 years, we have to look back for those 15 years. Then one of them make a calendar, it was September 4. And from 4 it jumped to the 16th. All of those days missing. These are facts, these are truth. Do you understand me? So you want 2024 to be prosperous, you don't even know what year you're in. Explain it.
Sabbath Shalom.
Sabbath.
Yana abia sanuye to see the crow. Kasa yan eda osase orkanu ode asem obi disido. There odi kan nyamede BBS yenyim. Semai. Nyamede BBS yenyim. There da na wotso yin da na honto. Konkon adi na do ye konkon. Ye twi en fari nya amfa amfa nya me hwehwe dem. Nti obon na ma ye ko quotation do. So Leviticus chapter 10 verse number 10. Says you see there. Konkon adi na ye da onye konkon. Da na wotso na ye da no nti ye twi famfra. Se ye se go so nya me ye pempa dida all the yemu konkon adi on na nya me pe. Nya me pe da onye konkon. Nya me pe da no honto. Nti ye ge Leviticus chapter 10, verse number 10. Leviticus 10:10. Some are over here. What's it? Now, whom the he actual adu konkron yi adu konkron ntem yi ada no ho ntu yi da no ho tu ntem ho verse number 10 Leviticus 10:10 na ho de hi oka hi o tere ehye atu adu konkron yi ade a ɔyɛ kronkron ntɛm nyida no ho tew no nyida no ho tew nyida no ho ntew ntɛm nti ɔno na ɔrekan ɔde yɛde ɛhye yɛde tuntum iyɛ kronkron nti ɛde ɔkasa ɔkɛdɛ dɛma na ɔde bawo yɛ didim nya abrabom nti nyame wɔyi da ɔyɛ kronkron ɛna wɔyi da ɔyɛ kronkron da no ho tew ɛna da no ho tew ɛrentum kɛdɛ nyame na ɔbɔ ni nyanti medefra wa ma ombra nti ɔse ɔkɛkyɛ Moses dɛ hwɛ wɔyi ɛwɔ pon no do kurukyerɛ wɔ nwoma no mu wɔn anim na kyerɛkyerɛ ho ma wɔn so na wɔn ba wɔasefo nyinaa wɔahu dɛ ɔno nyame na wɔayɛ wɔakasa ɔno nyame na wɔabɔ ne wiase wɔabɔ n'adze na ɔse yɛ kɔnkɔn yɛ kɔnkɔn yi ne ho tew yi ne ho ntew nti sua na sɛ ɔno kɛkyɛ dɛ nanto kɔnkɔn a di da ɔyɛ kɔnkɔn a afɔda nyame wɔade wɔakan yɛntum bɛn dɛ ɛbɛka dɛ nyame wɔakan eyi ɔde ne nyɛ esi hɔ na oke sɛ ɔyɛ kɔnkɔn na eyi nyɛ kɔnkɔn ɔyɛ dɛ na ato de bi nya sire yi nti medi ana mɛyɛ ɔno nti mpo na ɔhyɛ ase dɛ ɛne dɛ mpo yɛkɔ radio bi no fo sɛ biribi wobɛtumi fɛ dɛ na aha awode ne bɔ yɛ wodi ɔnka hwee ɔyɛ akyiwade a nyame ayɛ dɛ no aka anan yɛ akyiwade ɔno na ɔma yɛkɔɛ ɔyɛ bi fɔto bi san so ɛma yɛkɔ ɔni ka na ɔma yɛkɔ Sirak ɔno onyi dɛm Bible yi a wɔadaadaa yɛn wɔayi afiri onyi nwoma a wɔde sie no bi Sirak chapter 30 verse number 32 verse number 21 yɛhwɛ asɛm a ɛna bɔ no so na ɔka yɛnyi wɔn a wɔyɛfa Sirak 32 verse number 21 yɛte hɔ ase 22 32 22 and beware of thy own children ɔse emi na awo dodo a yɛ abatan yɛnhwɛ yɛn kasa mpo yɛn mɔfɔma no yie wɔn tete mu yɛnhwɛ yɛn mɔfɔma wɔn tete yie ɛwɔ wɔyɛ yɛnhwɛ wɔn yie wɔn tete mu sɛnti dɛ ɔde yɛn mu dɛ yɛbɛkyɛ wɔn kɔnkɔn na da wɔn yɛ kɔnkɔn verse number 23 in every good work trust thy own soul for this is the keeping of the commandment ɔsi edwuma papa biara mu no awa yi panana ji wabade ukra di anaji ukra no tu wabra irisie nyankopɔn ne mbra nti ɔkyɛ nyankopɔn ne mbra na ebesie ɔna ɔbɛma awa yɛ de agye ho atum yie verse 23 dɔr kan 22 no ɔsi dɛ hwɛ wabɛsa womafoma yie womafoma hwɛ yie abɛ ahweye na ɔka dɛ ɛkwan a befa do na wakasa badwu ho atum wɔ abra isi nyankopɔn abade ne mbra wɔ verse 23 afi verse 24 ɔsi he that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment and he that trusteth in him shall fare never the worse ɔsi obi a ɔsi ɔgye nyame di osie nyankopɔn abade ne mbra na obi so ɔsi ɔgye nyankopɔn tum no obi so ɔsɔ ɔgye nyankopɔn tum no ɔhwɛ nyankopɔn no mbra no so yie ama wanyɛ dɔ mu nti sɛse isie nyankopɔn no mbra wabrabo anaa wote bi a nyame aka afa kɔnkɔnyɛ na nja ɔyɛ kɔnkɔn da no ho tew na da no ho ntew ɛbɛfa kyesɛ bi nyɛ ehu wɔn nyankopɔn abade ne mbra no nti ɔsɛ sɛ agyini tuma agyini da ɔda ɛdɛ ɛhwɛ ne mbra yie saa wo na ɛsɛ agyini da ne mbra na ɔda isie nti obesina na aka dɛ ɛdi nyame di ne nsie ne mbra ɔno na fi ɔmo yɛ twom yɛ kɔ Isaiah chapter 30 verse number 8 ɛhwɛ Isaiah chapter 30 verse number 8 10 do na mbra verse number 8 ɛnsɛ afei kɔ soro no wɔ pondo ɛna ɔnye Moses siri kasa ɔso kɔ soro no wɔ pondo wɔn a wɔse adehufo dɛ mma wo hu ade na wɔsɛn nkɔmhyɛfo dɛ mma mo nhyɛ da ɔte ne ho nkɔm nkyerɛ hɛn mo nka hɛn adɛfɛdɛfɛ ɔsam mo nhyɛ ndaadaa asɛm ho nkɔm nti nyame de esi hɔ dɛ na ɔyɛ ndumi mpaama dɛ yɛn mu dodoɔ ara wɔsɛn wɔyɛ nkɔmhyɛfo na sɛ wɔyɛ nkɔmhyɛfo a wɔn aka kyerɛ wɔn dɛ mo nka wɔn hyɛ nkɔm a ofi nyame nkyerɛ hɛn na mmom wɔhyɛ nkɔm a ɔyɛ atoro nya so yɛ pɛ de bia wɔn hyɛ ne nkɔm atoro de bia yɛ pɛ dɛ wɔka dɛfɛdɛfɛ a ɔyɛ ndaadaa asɛm de kyerɛ hɛn na mmom nyame ne mbra no de wɔka na dɛ wɔdze abdam hu sɛ electrode na wɔn ne na egu nyinaa so mu sɛ de no yɛ pɛw no nti nyame na wɔayɛ hɛn dɛm sɛ yɛ ama yɛn ho kwan dɛ mbra a wɔatwo wɔaku kyede esi hɔ yɛbɔdwe ne dɛ yɛbɔsuro nyame na yɛ ananto nyame so ɔbɔdome hɛn iyi ne asɛm nkyɛkyerɛ a ɛda no kyɛkyerɛ ne nyinaa bɛgyina do wɔ abra a ɛne dɛ yɛkɔ afirika si bi a ebi tu visa dɛ na sɛbi nkyɛ yɛmmɛka nkwagye asɛm yɛmmɛkyerɛkyerɛ tenene na birthday pa awoda na ɔnyɛ Christmas de iyi na ɔde dɛm asɛm yi nti wara bi sɛ dɛ dɛm sɛm yi dɛm nipa pui anaa wiase fia wɔfrɛ yi yɛn nuanom wɔfrɛ yi wɔpɛ adɛfɛdɛfɛ ɔsam anaa wɔpɛ nyame ne mbra no kwan na wɔaka de wɔmfa nkyerɛkyerɛ ma yɛtumi akyerɛkyerɛ yɛn kyirifo ɛma wɔankɔ ndome mu na ɔba dɛ nyame se sɛ yɛyɛ dɛm a ɔne nyame tuma wɔn kɔn na ɔda ada yɛn wɔ kuyɛ nti ɔyɛ Job ne mpata sɛntrɛ nti ɔde Job yɛ ahweyɛ n'otum ɔgyina nyame ne mbra do na anammɔn bi anam fama na ade wɔtu ɔtumi yɛ dɛn ɔde tenten wɔn ba nyame hwɛ ne din ogya ma ɔde adɛfɛdɛfɛ ɔsam ɔhwɛ ne mma ne din mu wɔ ne nam adɛfɛdɛfɛ ɔsam dɛm a na nyame ɔde okum wɔn nti ɔne aso eyi de mi nti ebenya akasa pasa ruam
Hallelujah.
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 So get me the book of Isaiah. Get Isaiah 9, verse 14. This is very important.
Hosea 9, verse 14. Give them, O Lord, what wilt thou give?
So the prophet asked him a question. The Mosai tell the prophet he might give them something. So now the prophet asks him, God, what you're going to give them? Let's see.
Give them, O Lord, what wilt thou give? Give them a miscarrying womb.
Give them a what?
A miscarrying womb
Look at this.
and dry breast.
So the Mosai said, we're going to give the black woman a womb that she cannot bear children. And he's going to give her a breast. When you suck the breast, when you should get milk, you get powder. You get gal boy, Garrett. So you see the problem is, we don't know how far we go against the Mosai. In the time of King Solomon, the Mosai said the nation of Israel lacked nothing. He said nobody was dying before their time. Everybody multiplied. We was at peace for 40 years. We was at peace with everybody. We was at peace with the Mosai. So all of a sudden now you say black woman are in miscarriage. Can't keep the baby. And all this stuff. Where did that come from? Right? Read verse 14 again, sir.
Hosea chapter 9, verse 14. Give them, O Lord, what wilt thou give? Give them a miscarrying womb.
A what?
A miscarrying womb
And mere children
and dry breast.
and not breasts where can sustain a child. I did have a goat. I want to know my know. The goat have kid and never have no milk in his breast. What did I do with that goat? I want? And do what with it?
Burn it.
No, we feed it to the dogs. Yeah, we kill it and give the dogs. That was the way you're going to be a mother and you give birth and no milk in your breast. You don't even deserve to be consumed. That's why when you go to the meat market, you look mainly male good. Yeah, we kill it and we cut that baby off. And the kid born, the kid was a baby day, man have no milk to sustain the kid. So what's his purpose? Waste my time to get up and play a feeling. So it's just like a woman like this. But keep in mind, my sisters, Sarah was barren. Then Sarah got a womb that she could not give birth. But by prayer and supplication, Sarah gave birth in her old age. So you see, that's not happening today in the deacon. From Abraham.
Yeah.
Rebecca was barren. Remember Isaac and Rebecca? Isaac have to go pray. And then Rebecca come have 2 children, 1 devil and 1 normal one. Remember that, right? Just imagine you barren and you have a child like Esau. Come on, right and hear it. The mother said, get thee away from me. Do you see? Rebecca was barren too. But with prayer, the Most High will do everything. But what about these people out there now that don't know how to come to the Most High? That don't know how to pray? Remember last week I teach you about prayer? What about those that don't know? That the Most High said, no, this is what he's giving. Read verse 15, sir.
Verse 15. All that wickedness,
Read what you see from this.
Hosea 9 verse 15. All their wickedness is in Gilgal.
So the Most High said all the wickedness that they were doing is in Gilgal. Where's Gilgal? What country do you find Gilgal today? Miami. Gilgal. Shaman. What country do you find Gilgal? The Most High said all the wickedness was in this country. Where is this place today? And you have no wickedness today. You know what? You was once there. That's why you end up in Ghana. Wicked. Most I say all the wickedness was in Gilgal. What country do you find this? Where? When I say Australia? Where? Egypt. You stand with Michaela. You're smiling, so you know. Gilgal. What country do you find it? Zamar. I hear that he was a scholar. Stan. Gilgal. What country do you find it? I hear that he was a scholar and I put it to the test. Gilgal. Moses said all your wickedness was in Gilgal. What country is that? Sister Joanna. America. Awar. Gilgal. Everybody looking. You look for the precept. We don't want the Bible to help you know, when I read and I study. Y'all don't know where y'all doing wickedness. Ayana.
Is it a country or a city?
It's a country and a city. Stand. Aisha, yeah. Sit everybody. Gilgal is in Jerusalem. So no, you see, that's why I'm trying to make you all think. If the Most High said all our wickedness was there, where did he kick us out from? So the word Gilgal, my head went there, it means circle of stones. When we come over in Jordan, that's where we put the 12 stones on Israel territory. So it was in the land of Jericho, it was Israel land. And so Gilgal, because for the Most High to kick us out of somewhere, where was the wickedness beginning? In the land of Israel. So you see, y'all don't think. He said all our wickedness was in Gilgal. Means circle of stones. Where we put the 12 stones? Read.
And verse 15, all their wickedness is in Gilgal, for there I hated them.
What the Most High said?
For there I hated them.
So do you see that Isaiah? The Most High have feelings. The Most High said, when men do that wickedness, what did I do? I hated these people. So for somebody to create a child, born, come up, and give that child a home where the child can produce child, that's hatred. You born in Ghana, we live like how we live now, it's hatred. So the Most High said, then, there was a place, I hated them. But God is our love, right? God is, that's what you want to hear. You don't want to go back and rewrite your mistake. You don't want to go back and correct what were the people doing that God hate them. So so-called 2024 now you'll say, I will not do that. I want God to love me. The Most High saying, Gilgal, I hated them. Hold on. Hosea 1 and 10.
Hosea chapter 1 verse 10.
Read.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
And with plenty everywhere we see black people. We are lot. Look, Nigeria have 200 million people. Brazil have 200 million black people. America have over 100 million black people. Ethiopia have like 170 million black people. South Africa have 80 million black people. So the Bible tells you the children of Israel is as you go on the sea and you take up a sand, that's how plenty we are. A lot. Read.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea,
Read.
which cannot be measured nor numbered.
So that's why they do census. They want to number, they cannot number everybody. Right? Read on.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them,
But he said, it was said unto us in this place. Read on.
ye are not my people.
Ye are what?
Ye are not my
The
people.
Most I say, it was said in a place. We are not, I'm not your people. I'm not your God. Don't call me. Where was this place? Where was this place? Jerusalem. The Most I say, get out of my sight. You're not my people. The Most I banish us. He said, get out of here. We come now, all of a sudden he's Ghanaian, he's Anglican, he's Roman Catholic, no matter where in the world you are, the Roman Catholic. Nobody's Israelite no more. Because the Most High banish us. Say, this place said, you're not my people. Read on.
That in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people,
Read on.
there it shall be said unto them,
There, same place in Israel, it shall be said. Read on.
ye are the sons of the living YAHAWAH.
So we're going back home as sons. You cannot go back as Israel. Because Israel have a reputation. Abraham is the father of many nations, right? How do you think Abraham feel in the spiritual realm? Abraham. All the nation what's giving problem on the earth come from him. Just imagine you have a son like Ishmael. Put bomb and you're growing in the building, your son Ishmael means wild man. Just imagine that. Then you have grandchildren, Esau. Just imagine you have a grandchild like Esau, go and kill people in every planet. Then you have a next grandson, Israel. Israel do opposite to everything that God said to do. Do you think Abraham feel happy and blessed today? Can't be. When you in the spiritual realm, you left a bunch of vagabonds on the earth. All your descendants are vagabonds. Just imagine that. You is a father, you have a son, one is Ishmael, then you have two grandsons, Esau and Jacob. Then God said, okay, I'm dealing with one. I'm dealing with Jacob. And then we deal with God like how we deal with God. God said, you're not my no. The Most High said, I hated you. If you can't hate, why the Most High can't hate? Most High said, I hated Israel in Gilgal. So now the Most High hates Israel. What did the Most High do? He called the Romans, he said, come burn the city. Come kick them out of this land. Enslave them. And look at us. And we don't want to return. We still want to hear smooth things. So go back to 9:15, sir. Hosea 9:15.
Hosea 9:15. All their wickedness is in Gilgal, for there I hated them. For the wickedness of their doings.
So the Most High only hate us for what we was doing. Read.
For the wickedness of their doings, I will drive them out of my house.
Look at this. Don't in Ghana parents banish their children? So the Most High, we banish people. But yet we act every day like with somebody. We act every day like with somebody. We somebody special. No, we're not. The Most High said, for that reason, for what we were doing, He banished us. He said, get out my house. And look who is in the house now. They have gay march, everything there. But guess what God said? He said that's the only time the land rests. He said when we was in Israel, we never met the land rest on the Shabbat. When I read the book of Amos, the Bible said we was looking at time, racing the time. Isn't the sundown to go to sell? So the Most High said, when I kick you out the land rests. Most High asks us, if He asks us to leave, He will kick us out of His house. Imagine that. But yet you want to be important. Read.
For the wickedness of their doings, I will drive them out of my house.
Read.
I will love them no more.
I will what?
I will love them no more.
Read on.
All their princes are revolters.
I what?
All their princes are revolters.
So we revolt. The leaders were the prince. Shah means prince in Hebrew. So all the Shah was revolting because they were the ones to get the word to bring it to the people. They weren't doing it, they were revolting. Because what the people tell them? Speak to us smooth things. Why every day you come, God might kill somebody? Stop it. God is love. The Most High said, come here, Gabriel. Come here. Did you see the revolting? Did you see the revolting? And the pastors in the church doing the same thing. Read.
Verse 16. Ephraim is smitten. Their root is dried up.
Read.
They shall bear no fruit.
No children. Read.
Yea, though they bring forth, yet will I slay even that beloved fruit of their womb.
Look at that. The Most High said, with all the contraceptive what the white man gave to you, and all the condom what the white man made, you're going to still have children. But the Most High said, when you have these children, what am I going to do? So why would He create them to kill them? When they read the Apocrypha, didn't He say, let the multitude perish which was born in vain? Who created that multitude? So the Most High said, your womb will dry up, and I'm going to slay the children when it happens. How many people get shot in Nigeria last week? So many people dying, nobody even talking about it. The Most High said, I'm the one doing it. Read on.
Verse 17. Yahweh will cast them away.
Read.
Because they did not hearken unto Him.
Read.
And they shall be wanderers among the
And
nations.
that's what we become now. You are black man Hindu. You worship a black woman. Shiva is a black woman with 8 hands. So the Most High said, for this doing, what He did, He make us be amongst the nations serving Him. Because we never hearken, we never listen. And even today, we still don't want to listen. Because everybody wants to be blessed. Everybody wants to be prosperous. But you cannot be blessed or be prosperous unless you come back to the last commandments of God. That's the only way. 14:9, Ezekiel. Then Lincoln is coming. This is for Sister Joanna and Aisha. God said I shouldn't be finishing the new year. Y'all going to get this work. Read.
Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 9. And if the prophet,
If what?
if the prophet,
Who is a prophet? The preachers, right? Read.
and if the prophet be deceived, when he has spoken a thing,
So if the prophet, when he says something, it's not accurate, it's not true. Read.
I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet.
Who deceived him?
The Lord.
Who put an angel in him to go there and tell a lie? The Mosai said the prophet, when he go there and speak a thing, it's not accurate. The Mosai said, I send him. Read.
I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him,
Read.
and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel.
So the Mosai said, when the prophet go, they go talk all that. It's the Holy Spirit and all these things. The Mosai said, he deceived him to kill him. So the Mosai said, when he go there to do all that madness, I'm going to stretch my hand and I'm going to grab it. Read on.
Verse 10. And they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity.
So the Mosai said, going to charge him for what? For sin. Because what? His desire was not the desire of God. So when God seen reprobate mind, God led him to that reprobate mind and said, no, I'm going to charge you for being reprobate. Just like when you read Ezekiel 28. Moses said when he turned and look at Lucifer, Moses said just look at him and find fault with him. The Moses says that every day get up in please with the sun and the moon. It's not bright enough. The star, when the Mosai called the star, the Bible said the star go to the Mosai quickly, scared. But the Mosai called you, look at you. So the scripture say all day long I stretch my hand out to a rebellious house. Read on, sir.
And they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity.
Read.
The punishment of the prophet shall be given as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him.
Look at this. The Mosai said, the man who the prophet go and deceive him. The Mosai said, even that man getting the same judgment as the prophet. Can you sit down and listen to foolishness? The Mosai said, he judging both of them. And ask yourself, why? Finish up.
That the house of Israel may go no more astray from me.
So you see that? Because you want smooth things. You desire smooth things. So the Most High one led you to send you somebody to give you smooth things. And then the Most High said, what I will do now, I'm going to judge both of you. And then everybody will do. But why is it like this? Because I know you are thinking the English, the Most High name is I am that I am. No. It's not I am. Translate to the Hebrew, I will be whatever you want me to be. I will be what you want me to be. So just like he told Moses, he said, I'm giving you my name. He said, the nation know me as what? El Shaddai. He said, that's what the nation know him as. El Shaddai. But what's the meaning of El Shaddai? Demon's God. Look at that. He told Moses, he said, the nation know me as the devil. The nation know me as the demon. But you will know me as YAHAWAH. I am that I am, or I will be what I choose to be. So this day I'll be loving. This day I'll rejoice. Read the first Esdras. Read it. King Zedekiah did the biggest Passover in Israel. And the Most High still killing him. Josiah. He did the biggest Passover in Israel. And the Most High love it. The Most High say, you know what? You're not living to see 12 years. You're wicked. They did a big Passover, yes. Not even King Solomon do it like you do it. But you was disobedient. You was wicked. So I'm going to kill you. So because the Most High say, I have no respect that person. When I read Psalms, the Most High say, if I'm hungry, I will not ask you. The Most High said, look in the whole heaven and the whole earth. He said, nobody to serve to but himself. That's the God that we praise. So what the Most High said, you want soft things. You don't want to ask questions. Why as black people we in this position? Revelation 1 and 3. That's the whole conclusion of this. As black people, why we in this situation? Why is all this thing? You're not asking those questions. Revelation 1 and 3.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
What the Bible said?
Blessed is he that readeth.
That's why you will not get deceived by the pastor. When you start to read for yourself, you'll be blessed. But I see you're not reading. You want somebody to tell you everything. So now the Most High said what? Blessed is he that what?
Read it.
Read on.
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
And they that what?
Hear the words of this prophecy.
So that's what made you not be the part of the destruction of God. Can?
Can.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You can go.
That church you good at church ma. We can go as soon as from in there. All the young yet I say, war, conquer and in ye than what to ye can be see. Now, ye tredo, the book of Hosea, chapter 9, verse number 14. Hosea chapter 9, verse number 14. And now, on them, it was so in any drama, especially here before. This is for young Ghana free. Yet, Yats when you meet name, Yats when you meet them, then I said, the back of the asking your way. Indeed, Oma, and come saying, Hosea, Odiobi, may I can Hosea chapter 9, verse number 14. Yet, Asma, and not Hosea, Urbisa, Utunfo. Hosea chapter 9, verse number 14. Erade, Family, also, from a one night. Even I don't remember, Mawana would you are open back. Ne look at what you come. Yet, hello, was here. I plan on to use that for you before to get a fool. You're making us some shanano, no check chain. Nay, say, I feel awkward. I may be said, Yammy follow one. And I miss some by the moment. What's it? Moment you fool, Pumba. You fool a better man. Tamons no happen when young bang walk. I feel moment look for what you jump or tell a new from soon book now when you put a banana diamond. Nia boom yet, Nia bona yats with you when you go home. They are pretty nice and put it more. Honor, yet you do, you can. Verse number 15. Whenever we are in our gigger, Napo, and Mitchell one. I say, yeah, the main Muyewo, you quote the often gigger. Now, what's it? What in Amis will chicken. You two to chicken or and the I don't know this there. Gigger no heifer. More the year as a busy saying. The charge in the future there. Gigger war Israel, Jerusalem. May he find a sanctuary boom, no see boom, Jericho. It's a one and only a chum, Yako Hosea, chapter 1, verse number 10. Yet, as some Now, sweet and I want to do better than Panamia. I want to sue, also one can. Not today. And the man has the enemy before. Years of your doors, papa. In all the 14 people to today, even Nigeria, and put simple, what's way or pipping a hair bassa, 7 million. Us Ethiopia, where or pipping the watching. You hear me before war, Brazil, where or pipping a hair bassa. You hear me before war, America. What do where or pipping or hair do? It's not today. Sir, Bozia chapter 1 verse mechanical there. Yanga may you there. San and Yenny before. Your torso. I want to go canyon. It's if you are in the Nansan and Yamis or Yan was a son with the order. Would to walk away a sensor. Working. But I want to cancel that. Want to can answer that. You know, I don't bear for two. Then now, on I'm dead. Okay, I'm answering. You'll put you. Now, if you won't, I say. Now, about there. For I was saying one day. Whom you man, who was one day, whom you yame, Tiatifo, in Baptio. For I was saying one day, whom you yame man, was one day, whom you yanko want Tiatifumba. See, say me in our work at any for there, ye yanko on my use of Fumba, ye jumbo, ye jumbo, not so bad there. Baby, I work at any day, ye yamin man, ye yamin coffin, a few people about whom down, Yene before Sunday, Yabadi, Yamin Bam. You won't, in bed of the Baba. Says it will catch a tassy, you book, Yampo and Jintu. Until you really answer to your Chumuko 15 euro. Yet, as someone or can. Nina, you 16 Aussie, 15 years, what was bigger. Now, one of Mitchell one, whose son went into ye, name ye, into. We buy one if you remember if you into a tray, no way if them all assassinate the order. We if you go since us if you go, you listen. Israel, and how to obey if you go. I say, Moron with you. When I said for any it's what the far. I say, impoyant paying for with the enemy, and I don't know what's wearing and I'm for. Monya, what you two or no two for it's not from begging you. 16. Wobo, Ephraim, Adi. One, I said, one on you in attention. We're on so about a hand. Sir, so what's so about pa? Well, best say when you know your food about what don't know. To me, I get King. You can cancel the home guide. You solely they say, and say they are money behind it. Bargain. In the easy, this year, you can't tell me Sabbath.
Shabbat Shalom. Hallelujah.
All right, so let's continue. Jeremiah 16, verse 10.
Jeremiah 16, verse 10. And it shall come, because your fathers have forsaken me.
What did fathers do?
Forsaken you.
Because your father was wicked. Slavery never came upon a righteous nation. What wickedness were they doing in Africa for slavery to happen? Your fathers were wicked. Our fathers were wicked.
Neither ye nor your fathers. And then shall ye serve other gods day and night.
That's what black people are doing now. So that's why you go to church Sunday morning and you still have to go back Sunday night. Why you have to worship for your God so much time? God only said we must give reverence to him on the Sabbath, right? But you have to worship your God day and night and look at him. So give me Jeremiah 4. 22.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people.
What the Bible said?
For my people.
What God said?
For my people is foolish.
So if we tell you you're foolish, you have a problem, right? If you're dumb, you're dumb. It's simple as that. Because now God said, my people. Just like when Christ come back here. Christ not coming back for lion and wolf, and coming back for sheep. You do know that, right? So now YAHAWAH said, my people are foolish. Read.
For my people is foolish.
Read.
They have not known me.
So you're not known God. Read on.
They are sottish. They are sottish children.
Read.
And they have not understanding.
Read.
They are wise to do evil.
They are wise to do what?
To do evil.
Smart. They'll move the remote and then try to put it back. They measure every part of it. They're smart. When it's to do wickedness, you're wise. You will not get caught. Read on.
They are wise.
And then they want to say that stupid and foolish. So when Deacon put on the remote, Deacon used to leave it on a station. But you so foolish and dumb. When you finish watch, you just turn it off at your station and put the remote down. Then Deacon come and turn it on, it's not on the station. I never know. That's how it go, right? That's how it go, right? You leave it on a number, and the foolish one will go watch cartoon. God, no. Do you see that? That's how it works, right? Right? Actually, yeah? Shaman, what's happening? You're smart because you say, yes, you put it right back here in the middle. Put it back in the middle. And you're smart. Eh? Then when your father come and say, who touch your remote? The first things, nobody touch it. Because the Bible says you're lying children. And then when you turn it on, it's not on the station. You say, okay, you have to rebuke now. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Because the Bible says you're wise. When it come on to do evil, you're smart. But when it come on to knowledge, nobody thinks. And that's how we want you to do here. When you leave here, if you want to go join an ex-Christian organization, when you go there, it's a difference. And you learn something. It's not me said it. It's the white man said, we only use 3% of our brain. And he's right. Because the day the black man start to use his brain, we will not give our gold to France for free. The day the black man start to use his brain, we'll have our own gold refinery in Africa. The day when the black man start to use his brain, we will not have England making our money. The day when the black man start using his brain, we will not invest our money in foreign banks. So the white man is right. 1000% right. Can we push for that? So you see, the Bible says we become foolish.
And turn my feet unto thy testimonies.
So are you thought about your ways? Have you thought about what you're doing with God not right? Have you thought about the things that you do day to day that's not pleasing to God? You will do it for man because y'all won't care about what people have to say more than what God thinks. So here goes David said what? He thought about his ways. Get Lamentation. See what Jeremiah said in Lamentation. 3 verse 40. Lamentation 3 verse 40. Read, sir. Lamentation 3, please. Put your please. The most sides never pardon us. Right? Give me 2 Corinthians 13:5. Book of 2 Corinthians 13 verse 5. 2 Corinthians is after 1 Corinthians. That's after Romans, then Acts, then John. Good.
2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Examine yourselves.
What the Bible said?
Examine yourselves.
Read.
Whether ye be in the faith.
Read.
Prove your own selves.
Read.
Know ye not your own selves.
Mm-hmm.
How that YAHAWAH is in you.
Read.
Except ye be reprobate.
For what?
Reprobate.
So you see that? Because no, the person will say he's in Christ.